Oh, wow. That was quick. Okay. How are you guys doing? Alright. It's first time firing this up, so. Man, there's already a lot of people in the chat. That's awesome. Good deal. Alright. Let's see. Walker Assault. I'll mess with all that later. I'm doing good, Lucas. Walker Assault. Shit. I don't have anything set up, man. I haven't played this in a while. I'm sure I'll confuse the controls from Battlefield 1 with this. Let me know if the my microphone is too loud or the game's not loud enough or all that jazz. Or if it's good, just give me a thumbs up virtually and say it's good. Oh, shit. Oh, you bastard. Cool. Alright, oh shit, I can't remember what the melee button is! V, I think, right? V? Okay, so I gotta turn up the volume in the game, maybe? Okay, I just did that, so maybe that'll help. Get this all situated. It's been a little while since I've done a live stream. But hopefully the Rogue One DLC will make me get back into to Battlefront. Looks cool so far, visually. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, today marks 10 days, right? Until Rogue One. I think that's correct. Shit. Alright. Yeah, it's the 16th in the US. I know there's a lot of different release dates in different countries, so. God damn. There we go. More modes than the Death Star? You know, I really don't know. I haven't, God damn it. I haven't looked into this too much. I just fired it up. This is Walker Assault. I haven't really had a chance to check out the map too much yet. But yeah, it looks neat so far. We'll see. Yeah, you can totally ask questions. I probably won't be too attentive on the chat. I'll try my hardest, but gotta help the team. Oh yeah, I heard there's who said that. I missed it, but somebody said there's more modes on the Death Star DLC, which is awesome. Not that I'll ever really go back and play it again, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, you dirty bastard. How many game modes are there? You know, I haven't looked into it. All I know really is Turning Point and Walker Assault, and there's also a new mode, which I don't even know the name of. I haven't looked into it all. I literally just fired up the game and clicked stream. So throughout the stream, I'll kind of investigate what's all in this DLC pack. We can do it together. There we go. I don't have my Walker Assault loadout ready, so I'm not going to be much help. Oh, wow, that thing's going down quick. I prefer first person. I've never liked third person games for some reason. At least when there's an option for first person. Just personal preference. How come you stream on YouTube and not Twitch? Ted Allen asks. I think it's, you know, really the main reason is just because it's easier with the following I have on YouTube to just fire this up. And everybody will get a notification that I'm going live, you know. I have streamed on Twitch years ago, probably like 4 years ago. I actually had my webcam pointed at my TV, and I just like played Super Star Wars on the SNES, I think. That was in the early days of the channel, but yep. It's really just easier for me, honestly, since you know, all the subscribers and everything on YouTube. What's my favorite DLC? Stormtrooper 551. My favorite Bespin. It's definitely so far. You know, this might become my favorite DLC pack, but Bespin so far has been my favorite. It's like, I feel like it's more tailored to my gameplay style than what the Death Star DLC offers. Even the Outer Rim. Outer Rim was fun, but I felt like it was lacking. But we'll see. All right, now I'm in the Empire. Now I'm an agent of the Empire. Let's see. What do you think of this DLC so far, Imperial Yoda? I've been in the game for about 4 minutes. I don't really have much opinion on it. These guys look cool. But yeah, I'll probably do a Rogue One DLC review video tomorrow. But I want to get a lot of hours under my belt in this just to give it a fair look. What trooper do you prefer? Clone trooper or stormtrooper? What do you think? Take a guess. Take a guess. Is there going to be any new DLC after this? Not that I know of. At least no paid DLC. I don't know if they're going to be releasing any maps or whatnot for free. I highly doubt it. But yeah, as far as I know, this is it. I think their priorities have shifted to the Battlefront sequel that's going to be coming out next year. Sorry. Sorry, dude, I blocked your shot. Jyn Erso's in the vicinity. I haven't seen her yet. Woo! It's funny, I wanted to run up to that. I've been playing too much Battlefield 1. I wanted to run up to this guy and revive him. Alright, let's shut this bitch down. Oh. What's my favorite Star Wars character? Man, that's a tough one. I get asked that a lot. The answer that I always give is always Han Solo, but I relate to Luke Skywalker the most. So it's a toss-up, but I would say Han Solo. Oops. Battlefield 1 or the Bespin DLC? Definitely Battlefield 1, man. Battlefield 1 is... Like there's these moments when in like games for me where um there we go. Oh shit. Yeah, there's these moments like in video games where I feel like a benchmark is hit. Sorry guys, I'm mumbling. I'm trying to concentrate. But yeah, like Battlefield 1 feels like a moment in video games where, okay, this is what we're at now. This is where the technology's at now, you know? Battlefield 1 is incredible. I don't play it nearly enough, though. Just hard to find the time. But would you be up for prequel-era battles content in the new Battlefront? Yeah, I think a lot of people want that, you know? So... Oh shit, I thought that was a friendly. Yeah, a lot of people want prequel stuff in Battlefront, and if people want it and the developers want to give it to them, I do not see why it should not be in there, you know? It is I wouldn't be excited about it. I really wouldn't have much of a desire to play it, but that's just me. There's definitely a market for it, right? It's a huge chunk of the Star Wars universe. So I absolutely think they should do that. I am curious where they're going to go with the Battlefront sequel, because are they going? I mean, they're going to do original trilogy stuff too, right? But they've already done a lot of original trilogy. I don't know. They've already done a lot of original trilogy stuff in this game, right? And there's not much in The Force Awakens or Rogue One to justify a full game out of 2 movies like that. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot in Rogue One, but man, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Did you hear who's playing Leia in Rogue One? Because I feel like I would have heard about that. I don't think Leia's going to be in Rogue One, right? Unless that news just completely missed my ears. No, I don't have an Amazon Echo. When it's perfected, and I got a, God damn it. Come on, you prick. He's dead. I think that technology is going to be huge in the future, though. That, like, automated home shit. It's going to be incredible. I don't know how well it works nowadays, but we'll see. Oh, shit. Wrong button. I just shot a rocket to the moon. Hey, I'm getting a lot of people saying the stream is down, but on my screen it says it's healthy and good to go. Stream back up? Okay, alright. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The rumor is that fiber cable is being run in the city. And that fiber internet will be an option for me soon, so that would be incredible.
The resistance fighter Jin Urso has entered the combat zone. Be careful.
Alright, let's see where we gotta go.
Rebels have activated the uplink. Move on that position.
Man, this is weird. Doesn't feel like Star Wars. It's crazy. I'm sure it will feel like Star Wars after we see Rogue One, you know, but this setting is new and just weird to see. It's cool, though. Man, I keep hitting Z. I want to lay down prone. Muttley Dastardly, have you tried putting sandbags around your garage? No, I never have. That's that's been on my to-do list for like 3 years, man. Um, I have a pump in the garage for those of you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about. My garage floods a lot, and my garage is where my studio is, where I shoot all my videos. I actually took a picture of it today on Instagram. Uh, yeah, you can see it if you follow me. If you don't follow me on there, but yeah, my garage floods when it rains, so I always have to pump it. It's not really that big of a deal, but it is a pain in the ass. Um, but yeah, I've been meaning to get sandbags, man. I just, like, I can buy the actual bags, but I have to go somewhere to find the sand. Which I'm in Florida, so there's probably a lot of places I can go. I'm just lazy. Thanks, Jar Jar Binks. I appreciate that. I love your channel, too. Yeah, I'm totally going to watch a Navy game on Saturday, man. Absolutely. I didn't go to a big college, and just community college. So, like, the Army-Navy game and following Navy football is kind of my college, you know? So. Yeah, there's new heroes. Jyn Urso and Director Krennic. I have yet to see them on the battlefield. I've heard them... Oh, there's Krennic. Okay. Where are you, Krennic? There we go. Let's see. Do I disappear as a... Wait, what's going on? Yikes. Well, that's stupid. You can't really shoot through this thick foliage. It's weird. Just blows up. That's goofy. I don't like that. Anyway, are you going to the Rogue One premiere? Yeah, I already have my tickets. I stayed up late, bought them at midnight, so I'm going to the first showing on the 15th, actually, at 7 p.m. So that'll be neat. There we go. I see you, bitch. There we go. Man, yeah, they need to fix this foliage. Like, I should totally be able to shoot through a couple plants. How many times do I plan on seeing Rogue One? That's a good question. I saw The Force Awakens 6 times in theaters. I don't know if I'll see Rogue One that many times. I'm sure I'll see it a couple times. But, yeah, I have, like, an XD theater that I love to go to. I have an IMAX theater around me. I have a little neighborhood theater that serves beer. That I'll definitely go see it because I want a pitcher of beer. But yeah, I'll see it. I'll see it a few times. Probably 3. I don't know. Do I play any games on the console? Hunter Fitzpatrick. Not really, man. I have a Wii U. Occasionally I'll play that. What is this? Is this the new mode? Infiltration? Stop the U-Wings from reaching the shield gate. Times run out. You win. Okay. Oh, I don't like flying, but I'll give this a shot. But yeah, I don't really play anything on the console. I just have a Wii U. Sometimes I'll play Mario Kart or Smash. Other than that, I've been like debating about getting an Xbox One S for months. I just can't justify it, man. I don't know. I have a hard time justifying buying it when I only really play games on the PC with my friends. Um, Plus, there's a lot of other shit that I want to get. You know. Are you planning to buy any Rogue One toys? I've made a deal with myself. I'm not much of a collector. I don't really get into all that stuff. But I made a deal with myself where I buy one action figure from every movie. So I have a First Order Stormtrooper on my shelf right in front of me, and I don't know which Rogue One character I want to get. Oh, Prodigy. Yeah, give me a, what is it? Shift F1? Shift? Let me see. But yeah, I don't know which Rogue One action figure I want to get. I'm kind of thinking K2SO, or I don't know. Why? Oh shit! I'm supposed to pick a TIE fighter.
The rebels have launched an attack. Target their U-wing gunships. Our analysis suggests those gunships are trying to...
All right. Wow, this is like fucking chaos. Look at all this shit. All right. I'm decent. Oh, I'm decent at first person running and gunning, but when it comes to flying, it's embarrassing.
I want those U-wings destroyed before...
Oh, that's cool, Muttley Dastardly. I appreciate that. Very cool. That's cool that you got to see A New Hope back in '77. Jesus. Oh my god. As you guys remember watching my, if you guys watched my Death Star DLC live stream, I got pretty frustrated flying around. Hopefully I'll mellow out a little bit with this one, so. Oh yeah, there's no TIE interceptors in this one. Maybe there's a reason for that. Oh my god. Alright.
Their U-wings have been neutralized. Good work. There's a rebel fighter behind you.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get one kill at least. Oh my god, I'm so dizzy. Have you ever went to the beach? Yeah. I live like 30 minutes away from the beach. Go there quite a bit in the summertime. Got you. Got one kill. 1 and 4. Comeback kid. Not too sure what we're supposed to be doing in this map.
You have to stop those U-wings.
I guess. Okay, we gotta stop them. Oh man. Yeah, I do use a mouse for flying. Jason, I just don't have. I don't have anything else really. I'm sure flying with a controller or a joystick. I don't even know if joysticks are compatible in this game, are they?
Enemy fighter is locked in on you.
They're locking with the missile. Look out, homing missile.
I do play like a TIE fighter in the movie, huh? Can't hit shit. Whoa! Can I attack this? Am I supposed to attack that? Alright, cool. Ah. Are there any new ships, Andrew Lanson? Nah, not that I've seen. No, it looks like just TIE Fighter and X-Wing so far I've seen.
Rebel fighter
Those are easy to blow up. Huh.
Got one behind you.
Homing missile headed your way.
Oh my god, get off of my ass. Oh well. What do you think about the U-Wings? I haven't seen them yet. Oh wait.
Close the shield gate. Hold the rebels
I
back
guess they've been
until we do.
sending U-Wings. I haven't paid attention. I won't be able to get close enough to check them out though. I'll just get dead.
Behind you, shake him off.
2 and 9. Not the worst. Not the worst player.
Hostile fighter on your tail.
Oh my god. I get motion sick. It's crazy. Nope. Says unable to connect to the chat. Please try again later.
Have made it
That's interesting.
and are heading to the planet's surface.
Okay. Can you guys, is the stream still up? Can you guys still hear me? If you're in the game, let me know if you can still hear me. I'm gonna minimize and restart the chat because YouTube is telling me that I've been disconnected from the chat. I've been disconnected from my own chat.
I want you to hunt them down and eliminate the threat.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, man. I'm gonna minimize in a second and reconnect to the chat.
The rebels are trying to destroy one of our cargo ships. Disarm their explosives.
Yikes. Oh, shit. Alright, minimize. Let's see. Live chat. X that out. Come over. Pop out chat. Alright, dudes. Start typing some stuff so I know if the chat's still good. Come on. Alright, cool. Thanks, guys. Wanted to make sure everything's smooth sailing. Alright. I haven't been paying attention to what the objective is. Okay.
They have destroyed one of our
Do you have some fears concerning the Han Solo spin-off movie, Duty 294? I do. Mainly the fact that it's kind of getting made. I mean, I've said it forever that I don't really need a Han Solo backstory movie. You know, part of the fun of the character is the mystery and how, like his introduction was all we needed, right? He's this mysterious dude in the bar in the corner who gives somebody a ride. And isn't that just a cool enough introduction? Do we really need to know everything? I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good, though. I'll be excited to see it, for sure. I'm gonna kill myself here. Shit. What do you think about the theory that the Rogue One crew are the Knights of Ren? I don't buy it. Sounds goofy. You guys know how I feel about all these theories.
Drop the data tape. Neutralize them.
Everyone, check your target.
No, I'm not Canadian. Ooh. Damn.
Do not let the stolen data tape leave Scarif. Stop the rebels.
Don't let the stolen data don't let the stolen data plans escape Scarif. Okay. Jesus Christ. Why did you stop using the Greedo mask? A lot like years ago. Well, shit. I have. What am I saying? I got the Greedo mask in 2005, and it just got so decayed and fucked up, sitting in an attic. And I literally couldn't use it anymore. It's a pile of mush. But I have a new one thanks to a buddy of mine who lives in the UK. Him and his wife, I actually met him through the channel. Him and his wife came and stayed with me and my wife, and showed him around Florida, what the locals go to, and he actually brought me a new Dawn Post Greedo mask, man, the same exact one that I had 10 years ago, 11 years ago. He brought me a brand new one. Well, you know, not a brand new one. They don't make them anymore. But I thought it's too nice of him. So I'll probably use that soon in a video. I just need to think of a way to start incorporating it. Not to mention, it is a hot fucking helmet or a mask to wear. Compared to my Stormtrooper helmet, feels like I'm in air conditioning compared to the Greedo mask. I feel like I'm all alone. Am I going to be flanking somebody? Oh, these... That's the biggest pain in the ass so far in this DLC, are these impenetrable bushes. Oh, that can't open? Shit!
Back to their extraction point. Intercept them immediately.
Oops. No Man's Sky update review. You know, I saw that they updated it. I need to play it again just to check it out. I don't know if I do another review. It's funny, I wish I would have waited to do my my No Man's Sky review. I had like 25 hours logged when I made that review, and I was still having a blast. And as soon as I got done making that review, man, I got so burned out, I had no desire to fire it back up. Which is a bummer. But yeah, I'm curious about the update. I don't think I'll make a review about it or do a live stream or anything like that. Maybe I will. Who knows? You know I don't plan shit. Have you played Star Wars Galaxies? Tristan the Pest. I could talk about Star Wars Galaxies for days, man. That is one of my all-time favorite games. I played it for years and years. I actually went to Walmart at midnight with my buddies to pick it up when it first came out. I dabbled once they like kind of nerfed the game. I don't know if you know the full story of it. Once they nerfed the game, I kind of started to quit, and then some just regular dudes started their own server called the Star Wars Galaxies EMU. It's an emulator. It kind of takes the game back to its roots, back to what made it great, and dabbled in that for a bit. But long story short, yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite games. Whoa. Jesus. Is the season pass worth it? That's a really good question, looking at it all in hindsight. Man, if you can get it on sale, I heard there were some ridiculous sales going on Black Friday and Cyber Monday for like the Battlefront full Ultimate Pack or whatever it's called. And then maybe it's worth it, but like I don't know how populated the Bespin or the Death Star. What was the other one? What was the first deal? Outer Rim. I don't know how populated those are. I don't even know if it'd be worth buying those just because people might not be playing them anymore, you know? So is it worth it? I really don't know, man. If you can get it on sale, yeah, but I had a lot of fun playing it. I have like 130 hours logged, I believe. I don't know. I do subscribe to the idea that all of this shit should have been included in the, obviously not this, but all of the DLC should have been included in the main game, $60 purchase. What rank am I? I think I'm 55 or so, something like that. Oh, whoa! That was random. Porkins DLC. Now that's something I can get behind.
Do not let the rebel strike team reach their ships with our data tape.
Oh, bullshit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Woo. When are you going to go see Rogue One? December 15th at 7 p.m. The first possible showing in the United States. Well, I don't know if that's true. The first possible showing in my area. Shit. Man, I need to get a bigger desk. Like, I'll move my mouse to the left, it'll hit my keyboard, and I can't shoot. That's just me complaining. What do I think about the new spaceships? They look really cool. I haven't really seen them in the game, Unless they're sitting around here. Haven't been paying attention. Yeah, they look really cool from the trailers and whatnot, from all the press stuff that we've seen. They look very Star Wars. And I feel like the stormtroopers are a good mesh, like a good mix between the prequel stuff and the original trilogy. They look like they belong in the same universe, you know, which is a fantastic thing. Gotcha. But I can't. That's stupid. Whew. Who's cuter, Jen Erso or Ray? That's a tough one. That's the hardest question of the day, man. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's cuter, Jen Erso or Ray? I guess that's the most important question that has come up in the chat so far. Victory, 22 and 25. That's horrible. I blame that all on flying. What are your thoughts on the Shore Troopers? They look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. Have you played Witcher 3? Nope, I've never played a Witcher game. I've always been interested in them. Man, there's so many good games out. And not to mention, I have a hard time getting into like single-player games for some reason. The only time I ever really play games is when my buddies are online and we're all on Skype shooting the shit. But yeah, doesn't Witcher have multiplayer? It might. I don't know. My favorite Indiana Jones movie is Raiders of the Lost Ark. Do I like the new DLC? Merrick. How's it going, man? Do I like... Yeah, so far it's fun. I'm not too hot on this mode just because I'm not a fan of flying. I'm pretty excited for this match to be over. But yeah, it's fun so far. I've only played a couple maps so far. Somebody asked in game, Greedo, what's your favorite Battlefield game? My favorite Battlefield game of all time is probably Battlefield Vietnam. Just because you could hop in like a Huey helicopter and blast Creedence Clearwater Revival as you fly over the enemy. It was fun. What was your career like in the Navy, Mr. Greedo? My career in the Navy. I worked on Seahawk helicopters for 4 years. It was fun. I miss it quite a bit. But it was time to get out. No, my time in the Navy was great, though.
We need to push past the Imperial defenses and make it down to the planet's surface.
Alright, I'm going to get more kills this time. That wasn't me. Come on.
Our U-wings have been taken out.
Woo! Do I have any Star Wars props? Alex N30. Oh, ship. Oh, this is a new ship. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna fuck the team over. Shit, what was that? But yeah, do I have any Star Wars props? Nah, not really. I have some Star Wars, like, I have my Stormtrooper helmet. I have another Stormtrooper helmet. I have a TIE Pilot helmet. I have a Greedo mask, and I actually have a Jar Jar Binks mask. Other than that, props? Nah. My buddy built me a DL-44 out of an old Hasbro DL44 blaster. He kind of like painted it and made it look realistic. But no, I don't really have anything. Do you think the Star Wars prequels should be rebooted? Batcool Gaming 13. No, I think they should just be left the way they are, man. A lot of people like them. And in the same way that I bummed and angry and puzzled about the Star Wars special editions, I would never want to take away somebody's love for the prequels, you know, in that same way. Oh, I forgot this thing has a shield. Gotcha.
Our U-wings have been destroyed. Regroup.
Man, I am ready for this game mode to be over.
This is it. Get our U-wings to the surface.
Shit. Will you play the new Battlefront VR mission? I would. Yeah, I mean, my buddy might get it. Maybe. I don't have a PlayStation. I'd love to try it out. I tried out my buddy's. I mean, I think it's like the shittiest one on the market. The Samsung. Not that it's shitty, but it's just the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to VR. But the Samsung one where you plug your phone up to the front of it, and I wanted to try that for so long, and even that blew me away, man. Even that little cheapy phone one was incredible to me. Like, just sitting there, I put my hand in front of my face, and you expect to see your hand. It's just kind of like trippy, kind of a mind fuck. Oh, and I was like doing this tour of Rome, I think it was. And I'm looking around in the virtual reality, and this like little girl looks at me, and it was just kind of like a whoa, like a spooky moment where, like obviously she couldn't see me, and it was just like a video, you know. But it was just kind of spooky that there was some like weird connection in my brain that says this person's looking at me, but they're not real. I don't know. It was interesting. Do I think the next Star Wars game should be called Gungan Warfare? I do. I think the Battlefront sequel should be nothing but Gungan Warfare, and I think every DLC should be Gungan Warfare. Naboo, Gungan Warfare. It would be so cool you could customize the look of your battle droid. It would be so cool you could customize the look of your Gungan. Am I looking forward to the new Battlefront? Darth Potter. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like maybe time is just flying for me, but I feel like this just came out, and it's hard for me to get super excited about a new game. Even though, I mean, by that time it'll be out. This will have been out for 2 years. You know, that's a pretty decent long time for. That's probably a normal time for a game sequel. But I don't know, for some reason it feels like this just came out. Alright, everybody. Cover me. Where are my buddies? Where are my teammates? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate flying? Jordan Stammy. It's probably 10 being the highest, probably 8. I don't get any enjoyment out of flying in this game, man.
Neutralized our U-wings. We need to set up for another
I've never been good at it. Trust me, I've tried. I've played plenty of hours. Do I like this DLC more than the Death Star DLC? Hard to say so far. I've really only played Walker Assault and this mode. And so far this mode is dragging ass. And I mean, it's all personal preference, right? If you like flying, these kind of modes are for you. But for me, I'd rather be running and gunning on the planet's surface. But, yeah, it's just me. I'm excited to try some other modes and maps and whatnot.
We're almost out of time. Wings. We have
I couldn't fly with a mouse. Yeah, that's probably
push past those defenses.
has something to do with it that I'm flying with a mouse. It's pretty clunky.
enemy fighter on your tail.
Now's our chance to get past their defenses.
Do you think Boba Fett is going to be in episode 8 or 9? Nope. Boba Fett's dead. I don't give a shit what any comic or novel says. Boba Fett died in the Sarlacc pit. He was digested. I saw him. He fell. He met his doom. I don't buy into any of the fan appeasement. Oh, the fans love Boba Fett. Well, let's bring Boba Fett back. Oh, the fans love Darth Maul. Well, let's bring Darth Maul back. Can't get behind that shit. Oops, I was reading the chat and I just... Oh, man. As you can tell, this mode is not for me, guys. There's only 20 seconds left. I'm 1 in 12. Jesus. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Battlefield's flying mechanics. And I don't even know how different they are compared to this, but they just feel so much more different. Way better. But then again, I usually never fly in those games either. I'm usually a gunner. 2 and 12. How about that? Best score on the team. 2 and 12. Favorite game mode? Favorite game mode in the entire game. Not just this, because I've only played 2 in this DLC. But my favorite game mode in the entire game is cargo. I love cargo. That's such a fun, quick game mode for me. Alright, so turning point. Let's see how this is. Is every location in this DLC... I guess it is named Scarif, huh? That would make sense. Favorite Star Wars game? Favorite Star Wars game, period? That's a tough one. Well, probably my favorite Star Wars game of all time is Star Wars Galaxies, but I mean, then again, I love the Nintendo 64, like Shadows of the Empire, Rogue Squadron, all those classics, you know. But Galaxies is probably my all-time favorite Star Wars game. Oh yeah, ex-Geeko. I never really played The Force Unleashed that much. I've played it a lot more recently than I did in the past, just because out of curiosity, I wanted to see if I remembered correctly how it was. It's a fun game, but it doesn't have that same kind of nostalgic feeling that all the other Star Wars games have for me, because I really didn't play it too much. Uh-oh.
The rebels are taking over a control point. We must stop them.
Oh yeah, the combat upgrade, man. Lord Stark. That's what really killed the game. That's what really killed Star Wars Galaxies. That's when I kind of started to quit and find player-made servers. Yikes.
We are losing a control point. This place is crawling with rebels.
God damn it. Yikes. Whew. Alright. Sorry I'm not very attentive on the chat right now. Got you, got you, got you. Damn. Alright. Something satisfying about a proximity bomb blowing up. Same kind of satisfaction that you got in GoldenEye when you threw a proximity mine on the ground. Which is better, episode 1 or 2? I can't really say which is better. Personal preference, of course, but I prefer episode 1. Out of all the prequel movies, and I know it sounds goofy to a lot of you, but episode 1, The Phantom Menace, is my favorite.
We are about to lose a control point to the rebels.
Shit. Do I like the new Star Trek movie? I do. Yeah, it was a lot. It was great. That was such a fun trilogy, man. I'm assuming they're going to be making more of them, but I would be satisfied if they just stopped after 3. You know, maybe that's the right thing to do. But you know how they like their money. My favorite in that trilogy is definitely the 2009 Star Trek. That's my favorite. But and then it goes Beyond, and then Into Darkness. Yeah, those are really fun movies. They nailed the casting in those movies, man. Son of a bitch. If there was a Boba Fett movie, would you watch it? Of course. Yeah, I'm going to watch any Star Wars movie. I don't think we need a Boba Fett movie. God damn it. I think the appeal of the Boba Fett character is that we don't really know much about... I mean, at least if you just watch the movies, and I'm sure there's a shitload of EU stuff and comics and whatnot, but Boba Fett is like a mysterious character. And I think the prequels did him a disservice. Part of the cool factor of him is that nobody really knows what you know, his backstory and whatnot. You don't have to... Not everything in Star Wars needs to be explained, is my point. I'm kind of rambling, but...
The final control point is almost under enemy command.
Whoa, that's a lot of dudes.
Be on the lookout for rebel scum.
Yeah, man, I would watch a Jar Jar movie. I wouldn't like it, but I'd watch it. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh my god. Crazy. What do you think about the DLC overall? I'm quite disappointed. It's fun so far. Yeah, this is Turning Point. I've played... What's that mode called? Infiltration? Is that what, I think it's Infiltration. Walker Assault and this. They're fun. I don't think I expected anything more from the DLC than what I've seen. It's fun, but man, with Battlefield 1 out, to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'll play this very much, but have to check it out, you know, because I bought the season pass. That's how I justify it. Is the DLC worth buying? I don't have the season pass. Yeah, well, I mean, what's a DLC cost on its own? Like $15? I would say yeah. I mean, if you want new Star Wars, if you want to get pumped for Rogue One, I don't see why not. I don't see why, like, $15 if that's what it is. I don't think that's too much, but what's the season pass going for nowadays? You guys know? What do you think about the HUT contracts? Dude, I don't pay attention to the HUT contracts at all. Unlocks and that kind of stuff in games don't really appeal to me that much. I usually just unlock something, I stick with it. I get better at one gun, one weapon, whatnot. Yeah, unlocking stuff and battle boxes and different Counter-Strike skins for your guns, that kind of shit does not appeal to me. Okay, so you can get all the DLC and the main game for $30. Is that what I'm seeing in the chat? $30. Somebody said the Ultimate Edition is on sale for $40, which I guess includes the main game and the DLC. Is it worth it? Yeah, I would say that's worth it, man. It's a fun game. It is a fun game. As much as I complain about all this DLC, it still is a fun game. Gotcha, Prodigy. Shit.
We are gaining command of a control point.
Oh my god, all these impenetrable bushes.
Watch out for stormtroopers.
Damn. Do you think Lando Calrissian will be in episode 8 and 9? Nope. I do not understand the impulse to want all these characters that we already know to be in all of these movies. I want new characters, man. Shit.
Enemies up ahead.
Whew, that flashbang. Oops. I suicided and killed you, Brandon. Would you like to see stuff from the Clone Wars area in Battlefront? Yeah, totally. Like I've said before, that stuff doesn't really appeal to me, but it appeals to a lot of people, and I think it's definitely a market for it, you know?
Our forces have captured control.
Do I think they'll fix the roll glitch? What's the roll glitch? That it even exists? I don't like the roll. The movie comes out in the US on the 16th, but you can get like an advanced... Yeah, I don't know what, like how it works. Back in the day, you could never... A midnight showing was a midnight showing, you know? Like the movie technically comes out on the 16th, but I'm seeing it on the 15th at 7 p.m. I mean, it's cool. Kind of throws me off, though. How do I get the Unaltered Trilogy, Micah Anderson? There's a lot of like fan edits you can get. Everybody help him out in the chat. There's like the despecialized edition, that's great. If you want an official release of the Unaltered Trilogy, you're gonna have to get it on DVD, and unfortunately, I think last time I looked at it, it's been a while, but they, I mean, obviously they don't make them anymore, but they're outrageously expensive on like eBay and whatnot. I live in Florida. No, there's stormtroopers on this map. Yeah, there's stormtroopers on this map. No, I don't think they'll add any more DLCs, man, unless they plan on like releasing little free map updates or little free maps, which would be cool, but I doubt it. I'm sure their focus is solely on the sequel. Oh yeah, Death Star has droid running cargo now. I'm gonna have to play that soon. That's the biggest thing that I bitched about with the Death Star DLC when it first came out were the lack of modes. What was it, 3 game modes? It was just 3 game modes. And I wanted cargo and droid run and all those so bad. I wanted these small modes on the Death Star. I thought it would be so much fun to play them. Now apparently they're out, so I'll have to check that out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's a stormtrooper. Yeah, they have stormtroopers on this map. Cool. Alright. Gotta focus, gotta focus. Uh-oh.
We've captured a control point.
when those gas grenades go off, I want to hit T and throw on my battlefield gas mask. Shit. Would I ever customize my stormtrooper helmet? My real stormtrooper helmet? I don't think so. A lot of guys put like squad stickers and whatnot on their shoulders, on their armor. It looks cool. Not for me though. I like bare bones. Bare bones, A New Hope stormtroopers.
Watch out for enemy soldiers.
Shit. Do you think they should have added the rest of the bounty hunters like IG-88 and Battlefront? You know, that would be pretty neat. If... Wait, wasn't Battlefront... the original Battlefronts like that? Dude, I can't remember. Vaguely remember the original Battlefronts. But, yeah, it would be pretty cool if they just had a shitload of heroes and it wasn't kind of restricted. Like it is here, where you get hero pickups and whatnot. It would be cool to see IG-88, something like that on the battlefield. Ah, very cool, Silly Runner. Congrats. What'd you build? I hope I see it in the chat, but I'm curious what armor or whatnot you built. My least favorite Star Wars movie is Attack of the Clones. By far my least favorite Star Wars movie. Oh, very cool. TIE Pilot. Nice. I actually have TIE Pilot armor in my garage, along with the TIE helmet. I've never put it together, though. It's been sitting in there for about 3 years, just waiting for me to start working on it, but... just, I don't know why I haven't. I have everything that I need, except for a flight suit, which that's the easiest part, you know? Alex, I was in the Navy for 4 years. Gabe and Fett, my favorite prequel is The Phantom Menace. And that's not saying it's great. It's just my favorite prequel. I do. I still have my NWUs. Yep. I got 3 sets of them. I got my whites. I got my blues. I got everything. I even got the old... they used to call them like the postal well, the classic Navy uniform that they wore forever. The blue shirt with the like the blue pants. Kind of looked like a mailman. But yeah, I kept all that stuff. I think after this match, I'm gonna check out all the modes that are in this game. or this DLC. I'm curious. So far, I've seen, damn, Infiltration, Walker Assault, and Turning Point, I think, yeah. So, I'm curious. Yeah, I heard about the NWUs, and I heard that the Navy took away rates. Like, you're no longer an AM1, you're a petty officer first class. Like, you're not supposed to call people AM1 or AT3. That's goofy. That's tradition, man. It's not. I don't understand it. Whatever. Whew. That was rough. 12 and 18. Rusty as hell. Why did I leave the Navy? I don't know. I did 4 years. I did a deployment. Just, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was time to go. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to go back to school using the GI Bill. I was planned on getting married. So, yeah. I don't know. I miss it though. Let's see. How do I go back? Quit. I'm gonna see what all the game modes are. Alright. Walker Assault Blast, Fighter Squadron. Nope. Infiltration. Nope. So Walker, I'm going to do some Blast if I can find a game. Let's see how long this takes to find a game. Oh, not long at all. Nice. Everybody's playing this shit, man. Everybody's playing this shit. What's my favorite Star Wars 7 character? Ex-Geeko. That's a... Man. My favorite... I really like Rey. She was great as... and then Poe and Finn... man, that's too tough. I would say Poe, but we didn't really see too much of him in the movie. I'm excited to see... I think the character that I'm most excited to see more of is Poe in Episode 8 and 9. No, I don't still play No Man's Sky. I talked about that earlier. I wish I would have waited to post my No Man's Sky review. I had like 25 hours logged in it when I first put my review up. And then right after that review was released, I just never played it again. Like, my hype level and my excitement and love for that game lasted 24 hours, then instantly I was over it. It's kind of funny. So if I had to do that review all over again, it would be very different. I think the concept was just so incredible that I was overly positive in my review. Shit. What's my favorite movie except for Star Wars? Darth Potter. I've talked about it a lot on the channel. The Right Stuff is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's about the Mercury 7 America's first astronauts. Incredible movie, man. If you guys haven't seen The Right Stuff, that is one you should buy on Blu-ray and get it for Christmas. And then Apollo 13. I'm a sucker for anything like that. Saving Private Ryan, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, more specifically. I'm just looking at my wall right now on my posters. Obviously, Back to the Future. It's funny, like anybody that you ask from my generation, probably a lot of like younger generations too, their favorite movies are Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, and Star Wars. Those are like the trifecta, the trinity of my generation's movie love. It's funny how that worked out. Are we all just shooting down a hall where nobody is? We're all shooting because one person's shooting. What did I go to school for? Physics? No, I'm not, dude. I wish I was that smart. I'm a dunce when it comes to math. I love science, but I'm a dunce when it comes to the actually doing it or studying it. I like more of the grand aspects, and I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I went to school for computer animation. That was back in 2006, 2005. Dropped out, joined the Navy, and now I'm going back to school. And my plan is to be a high school art teacher, like a computer art teacher. Teach Photoshop and all that kind of shit. That's kind of my dream. That's what I'm working towards right now. What's your favorite video you've done? That is a really tough question. Who asked that? The British Entertainer. Man, my favorite video. It's funny because like my favorite video will always be my most recent goofy creation. I love my Ray's Parents Theory video. My favorite videos are where I'm just acting like a dumbass. And I'm not sure if anybody will get the joke or if anybody will like it. Those are my favorite videos, where I upload it kind of cringing, wondering if people will like it. There's kind of a thrill in that. So yeah, my favorite, man, I like my Galactic Empire propaganda video. I like my Imperial Stormtrooper recruitment video. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but those kind of goofy videos are my favorite. What are your favorites? That's what I'm curious about. What are your favorite videos on the HelloGreedo YouTube channel? Ooh, shit. Man, I am not doing good. Most explosive kills. The noobiest method of killing somebody in a video game. Oh, you know, I love my Star Wars science series, those videos, and my favorite one is definitely A Stormtrooper's Guide to the Universe. This mode again. I guess I'll find another Walker Assault. But yeah, my video, A Stormtrooper's Guide to the Universe, is one of my all-time favorite videos because it's like one of my passions is astronomy, and was just such a fun video to put together and present. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, it's called A Stormtrooper's Guide to the Universe. J. Findle Betts, do you collect figures? Nope, I don't. I don't really collect anything. Actually, I take that back. I do collect shot glasses, coffee mugs, and pint glasses. Those are literally the only things that I collect. Everything else is just like a hodgepodge of random shit that I liked and wanted to get on my walls. Like, I have one of my good buddies, as a wedding present, he gave me a Star Wars 1977 lunchbox sitting right over my computer desk. I have a autograph of the lady who played Greedo sitting. She autographed an action figure box, and then just random bobbleheads and Saturn V rocket toy, just random shit. I don't collect anything, man, other than shot glasses and mugs and pints. Which Cosmos you like better, Sagan's or Tyson's? I'm a Sagan man. I'm a Sagan man. Your geography teacher watches your channel. That's pretty cool. Darth Levy. That's neat. Who do you think is Rey's parents? Darth Potter. I actually uploaded a video about my Rey's parents theory. You can check it out. It's like a couple days old. Spoilers, though. Spoilers. I think I figured it out. I don't have Origin in online mode? That's weird. Would you recommend the Black Series Stormtrooper helmet? Nicholas Mercado. I've never seen it in person. I cannot give you any kind of insight into it, man. I don't know anything about it, to tell you the truth. Favorite Star Wars moment in the original trilogy? I actually made a video about that too. It's when Luke is gazing out at the twin suns on Tatooine. That's like my all-time favorite, just visual. Just, Luke is trying to figure out what to do, figure out his path. I think it's just John Williams' score blares. It's a beautiful scene. This is new. This is a new map. Kinda. Which movie is my favorite? Benjamin Pace. There we go. You should have got that, Brandon. My favorite Star Wars movie is A New Hope, Episode 4. That's my all-time favorite. What are you doing on Life Day? Life Day... Oh, shit. Life Day technically already happened. If you go by when the holiday special was released. Which I usually do. I think it was released on, what, November 17th? Or 27th? It was something like that. Wait, I have two partners? Brandon and Jorge Docs are my partners. No. Oh, we're in a party, but we're not partners. I see. I see. Have I seen the Robot Chicken Star Wars parody? Yep, I have. And it's, a lot of people like the Family Guy parody better, but I kind of lean towards Robot Chicken for some reason. And Family Guy is one of my all-time favorite shows, but for a Star Wars parody, I don't know why I kind of prefer the Robot Chicken one. Yep. Who said? Bruno Amaral? Sorry, I just glanced over. If I butchered her name. Yeah, I watched the movie Europa Report. I enjoyed it. Kind of don't remember... Oh, yeah, I remember how it ended. Yeah, it was cool. I was kind of surprised they ended it the way they did. Which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, I liked it. I appreciate that, the top reviewer.
Uplink deactivated. Get it back online.
Have you ever met someone from the Star Wars cast? Nope, I never have. Never have. I've never really gone to any of the conventions. I usually just go to small, little tiny conventions around my Jacksonville. But no, I've never met anybody. I think if I could meet one person from the cast, it would be Mark Hamill. And I would just say thanks for being so enthusiastic and always being he's a fans fan, you know? He appreciates the fans. And his enthusiasm is just like infectious, you know? Can you imagine 40 years of answering the same questions about Luke Skywalker, a character that you played 40 years ago for the first time? That's got to get old, but he always at least puts on a good face, and he always is super pleasant with the fans from what I've seen. No, I've never been to Comic-Con. It's kind of a bucket list thing that I need to get to eventually. I've been talking to my friends forever about going. And just have never pulled the trigger. Have I seen the film theorist's Rogue One theory? Nope. I never look at Star Wars theories, man. I really, honestly have no interest.
Focus your attack on the walker. It won't be vulnerable for much longer.
Bam. Any glaring flaws with the DLC? Well, the most aggravating thing so far has been, like, not being able to shoot, through these bushes. Like, you shoot these bushes and look, they bounce off like you're shooting metal. So if an enemy's, like, right around the corner, you would think you'd be able to shoot them like this, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just bitching. But it's pretty aggravating. What job did you do in the Navy? Helicopter maintenance. Oh shit. I was with a Seahawk squadron. Worked on SH-60 Bravo Seahawk helicopters. And deployed on frigate. No, I haven't seen the trailer for The Last of Us 2. I had no idea they were making one. Jesus, man. Ever been to Europe? Yeah, me and my wife went to London, was it last year? Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was last year, right? Yeah. Yeah, we went to London and toured around for a week. It was neat. I think that was for our anniversary. I think our anniversary is coming up again, and our plan is to rent an RV. We'll fly into Las Vegas, rent an RV, get the fuck out of Las Vegas, and then drive to like Zion National Park, and just like I think they're called the Mighty Five. It's out west. It's like Grand Canyon, Zion National Park, all that stuff. Do a big circle around Vegas in an RV, and that's kind of our plan.
Activated the uplink. Now defend it. Uplink is down. We'll lose further support if we do not get it back online.
Damn. Are you more excited for Rogue One, or were you more excited for Episode 7? I was definitely more excited for Episode 7, man. Not to say my hype meter isn't through the roof for Rogue One, but, like, it wasn't just... So, I mean, they're both Star Wars movies, right? But you get excited for a Star Wars movie, but with Episode 7, it was like this monumentous occasion where Star Wars was coming back for the first time since 2005. And, like, it was just an event, you know? So I don't think that feeling will ever be topped again for me. I need to stop running out here and being an idiot. When you hit 500,000 subscribers, you should do a tour and meet your fans. I have thought about that a lot, like rent an RV, toss up like a... I mean, I could not fucking afford that. So I would toss up like a Kickstarter and make a little documentary out of it. And the documentary necessarily wouldn't be about Star Wars. It would be about like a YouTuber meeting people that watch him. And I just love that idea. I love that idea. Just have an RV and drive around. Yeah, if I can stay with any of you guys, that'd be sweet. If I ever do that. That's a long way in the future, though. How do you feel about the amount of flying in the DLC? It's way more avoidable than the Death Star DLC, it seems like, which is good for me. You got Infiltration and you got Fighter Squadron, two modes that I probably won't play very much, if I'm being honest. But so far I like it better than the Death Star DLC. Man, we got our asses whooped. Favorite weapon is the DL-44, Han Solo's trusty blaster. What do you think about a reboot of the prequel trilogy? I kind of talked about that earlier, but I would be completely against it. Like, the way I see it is when changes were made to the original trilogy, when the special edition was made, I was so bummed out. And I know people love the prequel trilogy as much as I love the original trilogy, you know? And I wouldn't want them to I wouldn't want them to have that giant fucking disappointment. I think the prequels should just be left the way they are. I don't see any reason why they need to be remade. Let's look forward, you know. People love them.
Keep those traitors away from the uplinks.
What's your favorite spaceship in the Star Wars universe? It's an easy one. The Millennium Falcon. How is the player base on the PC version? Bortic Kupo? I haven't played in a long time, so I don't know how big the player base is lately. It seems like it's always pretty big around the time these DLCs get released, and then it drops off. I don't know though. I don't play very often.
Proceed to Rebel uplink station.
Oh, shit. Damn. Do you think the CGI should be updated for the prequels? The duck? No. No. Honestly, I just want the prequels to just stay how they are. I have no desire to tweak them. I think the effort and the manpower could be used elsewhere.
Enemies up ahead.
The rebel Y-wing has a lock on our walker.
What the hell is shooting me? Are there gunships in this game? There's gunships. That's crazy. Huh. That's neat.
Watch out for enemy units. The Wookiee just entered your zone. Eliminate him. Deactivated their uplink. Prevent any reactivation attempts.
Do you want basically do I want Star Wars to die before Disney rips it apart? I think that's a goofy statement. I think if anything, Disney has revitalized the franchise and brought some new blood into the mix, and they're making it fun again. I think all the negativity towards Disney is pretty misguided and goofy in my opinion. No, I don't want to see Star Wars die. I think we've reached like a new era in Star Wars. What do I think there will be too many movies? Possibly. You know, I mean, it's kind of like the Marvel thing with me. I'm pretty much over superhero movies. I don't get excited for them anymore. And I really hope that doesn't happen with Star Wars to me. I don't see how it could, but, you know.
The uplink station has been taken over by the rebels. We must deactivate it in order to stop a Y-wing attack.
The rebels have us outnumbered.
Shit. Yep, I did get the gaming angle. I did get my Rogue One tickets. I stayed up. Actually, I set an alarm for 11:50, and I went to bed at like 9 o'clock. I go to bed pretty early sometimes. But I woke up, ordered my tickets, fell asleep.
The rebels have activated the uplink station. We must shut it down. Be careful. We're outnumbered.
Shit. Man, I am doing horrible.
Rebel Y-wings are making their attack run.
I wish, like in Battlefront, I'm 1-8. I am 1-8. I'm not gonna hide from this embarrassment. I'm not gonna close this out really quick. I'm gonna broadcast this to the fucking universe and say that I'm 1-8. I'm one of the worst players on this goddamn team. How long does it take to ship one of your tees? So with the t-shirts, I make all the designs, and then TeePublic manufactures and ships them. They're pretty quick. Like, if you're worried about getting it before Christmas, they have like a ordering guide on their website right now. You can look and just see when you need to order it by to have it for Christmas. But they're usually pretty quick. I'd say I get the shirts because they got to manufacture them and everything. I say when I order one of my own shirts, I get it within like a week to a week and a half, maybe a week and a half. Maybe a week and a half is more accurate. But yeah. I've never played the Star Wars X-Wing miniature game. I never have. Nah, can't do third person, man. I usually do way better than this. Oh, that sounded douchey, huh? But nah, I just can't. I've never been able to play third person games. They're not really that fun to me for some reason. Unless it's like a Mass Effect or a Gears of War where it's made to be third person, but something like this, I want to be first person. I want to be a grunt.
Deactivate that uplink station. The rebel Y-wings need it operational in order to provide air support.
Damn. Spawned. Who liked to watch PewDiePie? Oh, you're asking everybody in the chat. Or you're asking me. I've actually never seen a PewDiePie video. And I never have. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. I'll binge watch some PewDiePie videos. Man, that U-wing. Now Han Solo is here. What do I think of the new Doom game? Dude, that I haven't played it in a while, but I absolutely loved it. It is exactly what I wanted. It was such an awesome throwback. Exactly what I was looking for. I don't think we'll ever see the original cut of Rogue One before all the reshoots and everything. We might hear about what it was like and everything, but I highly doubt we'll ever see what that movie would have been like. What's my favorite Star Wars quote? There's a lot of good ones, but I think my favorite one is "Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter." It's just a cool Yoda quote. Jesus Christ. Ever played Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah. Not too much. I occasionally played it back in the day with some high school friends. Oh my god, this is embarrassing, guys.
The rebels have activated the uplink. Move on that position.
Man, which helmet do you prefer or like other than the Stormtrooper? You know, I've always wanted to build a set of Biker Scout armor. If I ever build another costume, I'll probably do a Biker Scout. I know Han. I'm pretty awful.
The rebel scum have destroyed our walker.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is that guy not dying? Since you can make your own servers in Battlefield 1, will we see a HelloGreedo community server? Kind of like what you wanted for Battlefront. Probably not. You know, if there is a Battlefront sequel server browser, I'll probably do a community server for that. But hopefully they'll have that, right? What a giant bummer that was when I found out there wasn't a server browser. Oh, here's infiltration again. Nope. Let's see. Let's do Turning Point. No, I haven't read any of the Poe Dameron comics. Um, I've read a lot of the Han Solo comics. I started doing reviews on those. I don't know why I stopped. Next up for me is the Vader comics. I have the first edition that came with my like Geek Fuel box. They sent that to me. I haven't opened it or read it yet, but that's what I'm planning on reading next. The Darth Vader series. Who do you expect to be your favorite character coming out of Rogue One? Alex Gage. Probably K2SO. From what I've seen in the clips and whatnot, he seems like a really fun, just clever, goofy droid. He looks awesome, and I'm super excited to see what he's like. My favorite planet in the Star Wars universe is Tatooine. It's where all the magic started. What are you most excited for? Um, Wait, what? Oh, what are you most excited for in Rogue One? Gotham Savior. I mean, nothing in particular, but overall, what I'm most excited for is just the fact that this is um, just kind of the first Star Wars spin-off movie we've had, and they can take chances. I've said this a million times, so I'm sorry if you've heard it, but Rogue One is not an episodic film. They can take chances. They can do things that, the episodic films might not feel comfortable doing. They can like just make it. They could make. They're not going to, but they could make it so fucking weird and different. But I think they're. What I'm most excited to see is just something very different than what we've seen in previous Star Wars films, if that makes any sense. There's nothing. I'm not super excited to see any character in particular other than director Krennic because I like Ben Mendelsohn. But it's just an overall thing of how Rogue One is going to fit into the universe and just be its own little super different kind of movie. If that makes any sense. What the hell? Let's see if I can find a easier game mode to find. Daddy Greedo, what do you think about the Rogue One DLC, Lando 128? It's fun so far. Right. Well, right now I'm having trouble finding a goddamn game. Which is weird. It's fun. I don't know. The problem for me is that Battlefield 1 is out, so I'm not super. I really don't plan on playing this too much. Um, I think with every Battlefront DLC, I've been so excited to hop in. I've been so excited to hop in, and then once I hop in, I'm like, I'm already kind of over it, you know. But if you've never played, yeah, I guess I'll do Infiltration. Why not? I'll fly around like a goddamn idiot. Um, but if you've never played Battlefront, you're wondering if you should get it or not. I personally, I think so. I mean, I've logged like 120 hours in the game. I think it's, you know, obviously I've got my money's worth out of it. Obviously I got some enjoyment out of it, right? So for me to put 120 something hours into the game, pay the full $120 for the main game and the season pass, and then to say I didn't enjoy it, I think I would be kind of bullshitting. But no, I think it's worth it. But it's like any game, right? I mean, you kind of you play it for a long time and then you kind of get over it.
We won't get another chance at this. Fight past their defenses.
Who would you like to meet in real life? I've always wanted to meet Neil deGrasse Tyson. I think he's... Oh, oops. Or Buzz Aldrin. Astronauts, scientists, that kind of stuff. I'd like to meet Chris Hadfield. I don't even know what I'd say to these people. You know, I'd probably just stand there like a dumbass. Could I get a picture? Could I get a picture with you, Mr. Spaceman?
Our U-wings have been neutralized. We need to deal with those Imperial fighters.
Another one down.
Their defenses are vulnerable.
Is Greedo actually my favorite character? No, the only reason the channel was called HelloGreedo, man, was because it was the only Star Wars mask and helmet that I had at the time. That is truthfully why it was called that, and HelloGreedo just kind of rolled off the tongue at the time. I still like it. How much did your helmet cost? I made a video called Stormtrooper Armor, the what, when, where, how, whatever the fuck. I can't remember what the video is called, but it's called, if you Google, if you just Google HelloGreedo Stormtrooper Armor, it's probably the first thing that'll pop up, is that video.
We won't get a better chance than this. Clear a path.
So if you're curious about how to get a full set of armor, or even just a helmet, the way that I did, that was like 3 years ago, so I don't know what's different nowadays. But yeah, go check out that video. The full set of armor is pretty pricey. It takes a long time to get, long time to build. But yeah. Star Trek is a million times better than Star Wars. Everyone knows that. I like both franchises. I don't think one is better than the other. I think those arguments are goofy.
Come on, move it. We have to get our U-wings past their defenses.
Do you have kids or plan to have kids? Yep. Yeah, I plan on it. My wife and I have some more traveling to do before we do that.
Not far from the rail speeder station. Once we're ready, we'll advance and create a diversion
But yeah,
for the Imperial forces.
definitely plan on it. Oh, sorry, Lucas. Alright, let's see what this is going to be all about.
Our objective. Rebel troops advance toward the rail speeder
Do you prefer the Stormtrooper armor from The Force Awakens or the original trilogy? I'm super biased, right? So I'm gonna say the original trilogy. I fucking hate fanboys. Yeah, I kind of fucking hate fanboys too. Welcome to the channel. Do you think the sequel trilogy will be better than the original trilogy? It's a good question, and it's a big possibility. I'm not going to say that it's not. Will it hold the same place in my heart? Doubtful. But, you know, could be better, right? Never know. Damn. How much would you pay for the theatrical edition of the original trilogy on, I'll say, Blu-ray or 4K? How much would I pay? I would pay $15. And I'm saying that just in case any Disney executives listen. But no, I don't know. I'm really waiting to get a Xbox One S or a next-gen console with a 4K Blu-ray player when The Force Awakens comes out on 4K, or the any other Star Wars movie for that matter. But as soon as they're available in 4K, that's when I'll pull the trigger and get a modern console. But the PS4 Pro doesn't have a fucking 4K Blu-ray player. How dumb is that? How goddamn dumb is that?
The Imperials have deactivated our explosive charge. Engage the stormtroopers and reset our device.
Yeah, Jack. As soon as I retweeted that, I started laughing to myself. I was like, what I would have done in that situation was wrote something in Arabish like "go fuck yourself," and I was hoping so bad that it actually said that. But that's cool though.
We need that charge to go off. Do not let the Imperials near it.
Would you be a Jedi, Sith, or neutral? I'd have to go with Jedi, man. Damn.
Hold them off. We need that cargo ship to blow.
I saw Krennic. Wait, what the hell? Where's my Greedo mask now? The original Greedo mask, it's in my garage, just kind of sitting on a hook, melting. It is literally just a pile of mashed potatoes. It's not an exaggeration. But my buddy from the UK, from England, came over and stayed with me and brought me a new one. I told the story before, but it's too cool, man. Would you rather travel back to 1977 to see the original, or to 2019 to see episode 9. I would rather travel to the future in any scenario. Why am I? Oh, I gotta deliver this. Yeah, I'd rather travel to 2019. Like, I have no desire to go back in time. I only have a desire to go forward. I think any time before the present time is a worse time to be alive than this current time, if that makes any sense. With longevity of life, everything. Running towards the extraction point. Haven't seen a son of a bitch yet. I'm assuming I did that right, right? Alright.
The Imperial data tape has been dropped.
Nope, never done a face reveal. Yeah, I debated about it when I first started the channel, but it's kind of grown into this fun thing, you know? I think the best way to do a reveal, or it would be like a meet and greet at Celebration or Comic-Con or something like that. That would be the best way to do it, you know, just take some pictures with people and whatnot. I don't know. Part of the fun for the channel is that it's different. It's I mean, there are people that don't show their faces and they just kind of talk on microphone, and then there's a lot of people who sit in front of their webcam and broadcast, and everybody has their own way to do it. But I don't know. I like this. It's just kind of different. It's turned into like a character. What's my favorite sound from the Star Wars universe? That's a good question. I've always liked the sound of the TIE Fighter engines, the ion engines. That might be my favorite. Haven't really thought about that. Damn.
The Imperials have cut us off, and we dropped the data tape.
Will you ever show us your Star Wars collection? Specialized Wookiee. I don't have much of a collection, man. Most of my money went into my Stormtrooper armor, and I only have a couple of action figures and really just shit from my childhood. I'm not much of a collector. I don't really buy anything new. So it's not much of a collection. Most of the stuff I have is honestly in like big plastic bins in my attic. With a couple of, like, I have a Porkins action figure and Stormtrooper and Skywalker and Vader action figures that sit on my shelf. But most everything is tucked away. Damn. Yeah, Callum. There are phone cases in the merch on my TeePublic website. If you're looking through the phone cases and you encounter any kind of graphic glitch or the design doesn't look right on the phone. It's not centered and whatnot. Sometimes their, I don't know, their customizing features can be a little goofy when you first upload a design. But if you encounter anything like that, if you want to get a phone case, shoot me a tweet and I'll fix it. I'll fix it right up. Damn, I'm just running and dying. Cool, Callum, thanks. Would you like a Star Wars movie about the Old Republic? I would, yeah. Any Star Wars movie. Any Star Wars movie in any era would work. The era, to me, doesn't really matter. All that matters is if it's a fun, enjoyable movie.
Come on, get out of there with your
Damn. Favorite song from Far Far Away album, which is the album that I use for my videos. If you guys didn't know that, just Google Far Far Away album and you can buy their album or donate to their music endeavor. My favorite song on that is probably the Han and Leia. I think that's what it's called, Han and Leia. HelloGreedo, I need to know, do you record your voice after you filmed yourself with the Stormtrooper helmet on? It's the actually the exact opposite, Lucas. I made a making of video a couple years ago, I think. But yeah, basically I write up the script, and then I read the script and record my voice, and then I put the audio on my phone, and I take my phone out to the garage in front of the green screen or wherever I'm doing the video, and I basically mime to it. Shit. Yeah, so whenever you see it, I'm basically miming to my audio that I've already recorded. Have you heard of a YouTube channel called Hampton's Handcrafted Lightsabers? They make custom... Nope, I've never heard of that, Jack. I'll have to check that out. Have to contact them. What do you think makes a real Star Wars fan? Just liking Star Wars. That's it. I don't get into like, oh, you don't like this comic or you don't like this, show. If you like Star Wars, you're a Star Wars fan. All that goofy division is nonsense. Alright, I'm going to play one more blast match. I'm going to play a blast. And then, what time is it? 5:15? Then I got to make some tacos. It's taco night. Got to make some rice. Rice to go into my burritos. Is that weird? I love rice in my burritos. My wife hates rice in her burritos. Political beliefs. Don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just curious about that stuff. James. I am wishy-washy on every possible position when it comes to politics and whatnot. I really, it's hard to pin me down. I don't fall into any camp, any party, whatnot. Um, so I don't know. What is your favorite game? Softy Dragon. Favorite game of all time is probably Half-Life 2. That's probably my all-time favorite game. Is A New Hope your favorite movie ever? Yeah, probably. Probably is probably my favorite movie ever. I have a lot like a top five, and my favorite out of those top five interchange all the time depending on what mood I'm in. But yeah, I would say A New Hope is a consistent number one. Do you like Angry Video Game Nerd? Yeah, I've been watching him since. I mean, Jesus. I feel like since he started, I've been watching him. But yep. Do you know Star Wars HQ? I don't think I've ever watched a Star Wars HQ video. I know of them. Are they're brothers, right, or something like that? I don't know. I've never watched one of their videos. I'll have to check them out. Why do you like going into the movie theater mostly blank? Christopher Magnus. Well, I like to go and to see a movie and experience everything that happens in the movie theater. I like all the surprises and whatnot. I do not see the point of searching for leaks or plot spoilers or anything like that. I feel like if you do that, you do yourself a disservice, and you're taking away from the actual fucking movie going experience. If you're sitting there looking at all these supposed leaks, and don't believe any leak. I play the YouTube game, man. I know what these people are doing. You know what I mean? Like leak script, leak this and that, dude. You're clickbaiting and you're just trying to get some cash. Your website is not even a fucking news website. It's a giant advertising revenue stream. You know what I mean? All this leaked spoiler crap. Don't buy into it. But the reason that I don't like, I want to go and see a movie and experience it the way that the director and a writer wanted me to experience it. If you go into The Force Awakens knowing every single thing that happens because you read it on a website, I think that kind of takes away from the magic of it. Do you like Clockwork Orange? Per Backlund. Yep, that's one of my all-time favorite movies. I love Clockwork. Do you have Chris Stuckman's book? I do. I do. I read that when I was in St. Lucia, um, back in April. What's my favorite Star Wars soundtrack? I'll do a favorite. My favorite Star Wars, I think, theme song. My favorite song is the Throne Room song at the end of A New Hope. I think that's my favorite. I'm really surprised it's this difficult to find a game. Man, this is crazy. No one likes Blast. I don't like Blast either, man. If they had a cargo mode, I'd be playing cargo. If they had a droid run mode, I'd be playing droid run. But they have Walker Assault, Blast, Fighter Squadron, Turning Point, Infiltration. Nothing really small here, right? I like the smaller maps in this game. Normally, like a Battlefield 1, you have these grand, enormous maps, and I prefer playing on these huge maps and these giant battles. But for some reason, Battlefront does not feel like that kind of game. And I prefer playing cargo and droid run in these smaller matches. Let's try Walker Assault again. Zachary Pelletier. I know somebody that won't watch any movie trailer before the film. Do you think it is too borderline? Please answer. Um, well, with my little rant before all the being so anti-leak and anti-spoiler, I am 100% fine with watching anything that the director and the studio feels comfortable releasing. So any trailer, any clip, anything like that, any official released thing, I am 100% fine looking at. But so yeah, I mean, I understand why somebody wouldn't want to watch a trailer before seeing a movie, but you wouldn't know what the movie's about. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you know what Star Wars is going to be about, so you technically really don't need to watch a trailer. Watching the trailer is almost just um, like an event, like an experience. But I don't know. I don't see any problem with watching a trailer. Do you like Harry Potter, Brett McAndrews? I do. But I think I was a little too, or I think, well, I mean, I was young enough to know about the books, but I just didn't know about them. If I would have known about them, I'd probably be super into Harry Potter like I am with Star Wars. But I feel like it was a little after my time. I was a little too old for it, and I just didn't get into it. It wasn't, um, yeah, I was just a little too old for it. But if I was in that age range when Harry Potter came out and those movies and everything, I'm sure that would be my Star Wars. Please answer. Would you like to see a biopic about George Lucas from when he was in school, famous car crash, to the time before he released the new Star Wars? I want Kyle Chandler to play Alan Ladd Jr. Patrick Hopkins. That would be a cool. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Um. Oh, Patrick Hopkins. How's it going, man? Sorry, recognize you from Twitter. Um. That is a really cool idea. A George Lucas biopic. Um. Sadly, those things only get made when usually after somebody's dead, so we might be waiting for a long time. It would be cool to see. I'm sure at some point it'll be made though. But but yeah, that'd be neat. Man. Well, I can't believe I'm having this much trouble finding a game. I'm sure I could click on infiltration and get into it, but I don't want to fly. I the so the only modes that I would ever want to play in this DLC are Blast, Walker Assault, and Turning Point. I have no desire to play Fighter Squadron. It's not for me. No desire to play Infiltration. Uh, it's not for me. So, and these 3 seem to be difficult to find a game, which is surprising. So I don't know how to feel about this DLC. I wish there was cargo. I wish there was droid run. There's 5 game modes. I'll probably do a review tomorrow. I'll play a few more hours tomorrow. I probably won't stream it. I'll just do it for recording footage and stuff for a video. Man, I'm thirsty. I don't know. Can you hear it in my voice? Can you hear my thirst? All right. Anyway, I'm going to take off, make some tacos. Stay tuned tomorrow. I'm going to upload a review on this. I'm going to play a lot more tonight and probably a lot more tomorrow. But playing this I thought would get me more excited for Rogue One. It really hasn't. I'm already excited for Rogue One. This didn't really change anything. If anything, I saw the U-Wings up close, and they look alright. I'm not too like super into the design. Maybe it'll look a little different in the movie, but we'll see. Yeah, anyway, have a good one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Also, yeah, $14 t-shirts today only. I don't know if they're going to run another sale before Christmas, so whatever. There's a link in the video description below. So, all right, dudes. Thanks for subscribing, supporting the channel. I appreciate it immensely. May the Force be with you all. See ya!